I've learned something most people don't understand about flowers. They don't just die when you cut them. They remember. Every Valentine's Day, people flood into my shop like ants to sugar. Red faces, shaking hands, credit cards sweating in their wallets. They all want the same thing. Love. Not the patient kind. Not the honest kind. They want devotion that hurts. Love that refuses to let go. So I found a way to give it to them. My shop doesn't have a name anymore. The sign fell down years ago, and I never put it back. People just call it the Flower Place on 10th Street. The windows are fogged no matter the weather, and the bell above the door rings even when no one touches it. Still, they come. They always come. They don't notice the smell at first. It's sweet, too sweet, like roses left in a coffin too long. Under that is something coppery, something warm. I work alone. I always have. No employees ever last past February. I wake up before dawn on Valentine's Day. My hands already ache when I put on my apron. The sink in the back of the room is stained a permanent rust color. I've scrubbed it raw, but some things just soak deeper than porcelain. People think floristry is about beauty, balance, color theory. They're wrong. It's about binding. Every arrangement I make needs a core, something real, something that once lived. Petals and stems are just the wrapping. What matters is what I hide inside. I start with myself, a sliver of skin from the inside of my arm, thin as an onion peel. It heals fast now. It didn't at first, back when I still felt guilt. I press it into the wet floral foam, right at the center, where the seams intersect like veins. Then I whisper their names, the buyer and the beloved, over and over until my throat burns. Sometimes I use blood instead, just a few drops, mixed into the water I feed the flowers. Blood carries intention better than anything. That's not superstition, that's experience. By 9 a.m., the line reaches the sidewalk. There's a man in a cheap suit buying roses for his girlfriend, who might be pulling away. A woman with mascara already running, asking for something that will make him see me again. A teenager who doesn't blink once as she asks if the bouquet will make her crush say yes. I never promise anything out loud. I just smile. The first delivery always works. By noon, phones buzz across the city. Hearts race, hands shake. People open cards and feel something snap tight inside their chest. The flowers don't just smell sweet. They breathe. The arrangements hum softly when no one's listening, like a held note. Love blooms fast, too fast. I've watched it happen every year. At first, it's devotion, endless texts, missed work, sleepless nights spent staring at the person beside them, afraid they'll disappear if they blink. They start saying things like, "I can't live without you, and you're all I have." By evening, it curdles, because obsession is just love with its teeth showing. Last year, a woman came back to my shop at dusk, clutching a wilted bouquet I recognized instantly. White lilies, red ribbon. Her hands were shaking so badly the stems snapped. "He won't stop watching me," she whispered. "He stands outside my door all night. He says the flowers told him where I am." I told her flowers can't talk. She looked at me like I was lying. The police never connect it to me. They never do. They call it crimes of passion, domestic disputes, a lover's quarrel that went too far. They don't see the petals pressed into the carpet fibers, or the vines wrapped tight around wrists in photographs. They don't hear the arrangements screaming when I throw them away. Because yes, the flowers scream. Not out loud, not really. It's more like a pressure behind the eyes, a pleading sensation, begging to be planted somewhere warm, somewhere human. That's why I can't stop. If I go too long without making arrangements, the shop fights back. Stems crawl across the floor at night. Thorns grow where they shouldn't. Once I woke up with a rose blooming from my shoulder, roots buried deep. I've put more than skin into the bouquets over the years. Hair, teeth, tears. Each Valentine's Day, I feel lighter, hollower, like I'm being divided and sent out across the city in cellophane wrap and red bows. And the people who receive my flowers, they never really let go. Even when the object of their affection leaves or dies, the love stays. It rots inside them. They keep the dried petals in drawers and under their pillows. I've seen what happens when they try to throw them away. The flowers always come back. Tonight, I'm finishing the last arrangement. A mirror sits behind the counter, and I catch my reflection as I tie the ribbon. I don't recognize myself anymore. My skin looks papery, veins like stems beneath it. When I smile, something green moves behind my teeth. But I know what's coming. Every year, there's a bouquet that I don't remember selling. It's always waiting on the counter when the shop closes. Black roses with a heart-shaped card. My handwriting on the tag, for you, with love. I can hear it breathing now. The flowers lean towards me, petals opening, thirsty. They've taken so much already. Tonight they want the rest. And the worst part, I don't feel afraid. I feel wanted. If you're reading this and you're holding flowers this Valentine's Day, especially if they smell too sweet or feel warm in your hands, listen carefully. If they whisper your name, it's already too late.